leeway achieved on either side.
Your flag returned.
This is definitely a super aggressive matchup. Both of these teams have extremely phenomenal players, obviously. MCS, Diluted MCS has a good amount of pros going on here.
That's such a great name, by the way.
Yeah, right? I love that so much because it's
one team liquid.
Yeah, the one team liquid, exactly. So it's just diluted, just a little.
Oh wow, I wasn't
And it
expecting.
looks like Miyashishi has successfully gained the first score, which is definitely not something I saw completely coming, considering the pro status of the other team here. It looks like they might need a little better organization. They're kind of feeling all over the place. Denche chilling here at the enemy flag, about to grab their heavy armor. Might still go down, does go down. Unsuccessful in grabbing that enemy flag.
Enemy flag taken. Your flag has been taken.
Both teams seem to have the other enemy's flag, and unfortunately, Miyashishi player could not hang on to the enemies. We are now even scored, 1-1. Seems like a pretty balanced matchup to me. Effortless grabbing that mega, guarding their flag.
I wanted to see the base cameras. I don't think anything has been set up in the spectator view for this.
Unfortunately not. And they don't really have a good flag follow for anything either. You would think they'd at least have like a, follow red flag, follow blue flag or something, so you can kind of easily swap between those. But unfortunately we don't, and we got to work with what we have. All right. Currently, Death Row has a quad. We'll see what he is doing here with that. Oh, he might go down here, unfortunately. Oh, maybe not. That protection's about to come up. See who grabs that. Or I'm sorry. Protection's about to go out. Effortless had it. My bad. Both sides are guarding their flags pretty closely. However, Diluted MCS is 1 point up.
Die haben mich komisch angeschaut.
Rapha attempting to grab flag on red side here. Unfortunately, is unable to.
I will not.
Effortless with a well-placed totem right outside of that, right outside of their flag portal there. Allows them to kind of run through, do damage control. Wow, these teams just aren't letting each other get to their flag. Somebody's gonna have to be a little more aggressive from Miyashishi if they are going to even out this score.
Quad spawned.
It's interesting what
Team has the quad.
like both teams are doing. They're like
Spawned.
they're kind of holding up with the Galena and the
Yeah, the Galena is definitely a good pick there because you know, really, you have a Mega on one side and the Heavy on the other side of the map there. And you're gonna want to make sure that everybody can kind of top off, at least with health, coming through portals with that flag so they don't get fragged, and allow for the enemy to grab their flag back. So.
Oh, that anarchy is gone.
Absolutely gone. And it looks like the score has evened out now with a wonderful capture. Densha attempting to come in to the other teams. Ooh. Takes the Mega, but unfortunately still gets fragged. I'm sorry, Effortless. Got fragged after he took the Mega in their base.
Enemy flag taken. Your flag returned.
Effortless returning their flag. Good defense. And grabs the Heavy. There are many unsuccessful capture attempts by Miesische. They're really gonna have to be a lot more aggressive if they're gonna want to take anything. But, you know, Effortless has been playing absolutely insane defense on this flag. Let's see what we got going on over here. Another flag grab attempt by Diluted MCS, and unfortunately it wasn't successful. Protection is spawned, and Rapha takes the frag to be able to grab that and head in to attempt to capture this flag here. Psygib with that quad, just wow. Even halftime here. That was a phenomenal first half of this match. Crazy defense. Not really a whole lot of offense going on there. Could I get a little closer to my mic? Okay.
Oh, I turned you up.
Got you.
I was
oh, you
doing
turned me
the
up?
audio.
Oh, okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope everybody in chat's having a really good night tonight. Or I guess afternoon. Like evening in some parts of the world. Wow, Kelt's just floating Rapha with that LG just now to defend that flag. I really want to see a solid push, just, you know, run a little defense, but if you can get a few people to push that other side, especially the strong aimers and things like that, who are fast, to just push that other side, and then have, you know, Galena running defense back on your side to get everybody healed up and everything as they come back. I just think that would be, make things a little bit more interesting. However, these are the pros, not me, so I'm gonna let them do the thing, but, you know, we're just seeing this just completely tied up. Nobody's really making any progress here.
Yeah,
just
it looks
grabbing the
like
enemy
both.
flag and it's immediately returned. It's good. It's kind of a standoff. Absolutely.
It looks like both teams are just trying to fortify their side of the map as well as possible.
Because they don't want to give up any points, but they're also not making any progress, so it's, you know, it's a little difficult to tell. However, this quad and the protection are both coming up. Miesische is definitely at an advantage to an extent. Oh, wow. Yeah, no. Miesische having both the protection and the quad. Protection's a bit low, but, you know, get behind that quad and maybe quad can pick it up if you go down. Let's see here. Yeah, Miesische had those power-ups. They should have pushed there, but it looks like they were a little too shy, not coordinated enough to make that good push to get in there and take a point. And now both power-ups are down and gone. So we should see if how much longer the standoff persists. Miesische with that flag, unfortunately it is immediately returned again, and the standoff continues.
Killing my groove, man.
mine.
You know, it's really crazy. I feel like they are being aggressive, but just not meeting up in the middle quite, you know? They've got really good defense, but I feel like the offense is struggling a little bit. I think it might be in somebody's best interest to maybe pull out a slash and get that slash ult going to just swing on through there and, you know, have some backup runner as defense. But we'll see how this goes. These teams can swap champions mid-match. They just don't seem to be doing so currently.
I feel like it might be the item positioning on the map. Like you have the heavy that spawns right at your base. You'd want to fortify that. And
absolutely. You know. And these Galenas are making it a little hard to, you know, keep everybody down for too long. It looks like, Miyasashi... Oh, wow! Absolutely wonderful. Diluted MCS with that capture. However, it does look like that quad with Miyasashi is moving in right now to try to grab that enemy flag from Diluted MCS. And Anarchy is running it. Let's see if they can tie up this score here. Maybe not the best decision to get back up on that, to go up that jump tower. Could have maybe rocket jumped a little bit, but might not have been able to. Currently both teams on a standoff with each other's flags. We really need those flag returns, and the flags are both kind of toward the middle of the map. We got a flag return, and are we going to see a capture? We have. A Miyasashi evens out that score. It's a solid 3-3. And we are over halfway done with this half of the map. Miyasashi trying to return their flag here so that they can get a capture. Let's see if anybody grabs it. Interesting, Celts didn't grab that flag. He should have really run over that flag and grabbed it back and then came back up and captured, but unfortunately did not, even though it was down. They still did manage to score. It was brought back over, and we'll see how everything goes here. Rapha getting absolutely floated by Celts as he attempts to grab Miyasashi's flag here. Miyasashi successfully grabbing quad. Will they grab protection? Yes, they also have protection. However, protection is down, and it goes to Diluted MCS.
Your team has the quad.
Now Diluted MCS with both quad and protection making a good push. Protection grabs that mega away from the enemy. And there is a big run. Unfortunately unsuccessful run from Diluted MCS for that score. Miyasashi is still up 1 point. Oh! Oh! Almost a capture by Celts on Miyasashi's side. Goodness, it's... Whew, that was so close. That jump just didn't quite make it because of that LG. Only a minute and a half, not even a minute and a half left in this. And Diluted MCS really needs to get a score going here. If they don't score to at least bring it into overtime, then this map is gonna go to Miyasashi. And I hope I'm saying that right. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I'm doing my best here. I remember when we were first starting to try to get this broadcast together and everything, we were kind of debating on whether or not we wanted to cut in there and say, hey, how do you pronounce this team name?
Enemy flag returned.
My goodness. Another close score here, but not quite making it. Close, but no cigar.
Incoming protection.
Power-ups coming back up. Let's see who grabs them. Alright, Miyasashi with a quad there. However, health is low on that quad, that Aizen. maybe dropping a turret would be wise if he hasn't already. All they really have to do is play defense for just a few more seconds.
Yeah, they've just been locking it down.
Yep, and that first map goes to Mia Sachet. Congrats on that first map. Unfortunately, James Dean, Blinding Light is not here right now. He had to go early.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, yeah, but hopefully next, some next event soon. It was great meeting him and talking to him. I had never actually spoken to him before. So hopefully soon we'll be able to get him in here. But yep, Miyasache takes that first map. That game was really, really definitely... It was very head-to-head. These are very balanced teams, I feel. You know, just that last effort of defense couldn't be broken through.
I feel like that map might have been a one-off. It just seems to be the odd map. At least from when I play, like a lot of the pros dislike it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Like I said, I haven't played it for CTF, but for Sacrifice, it's definitely iffy. It is definitely iffy. Are we really on Longest Yard?
Wait, is that a map in the pool? Really?
Vivea, thank you for rating this stream. I really appreciate it. For those of you who are willing and able, the bracket link actually has a PayPal link as well, where you can donate. This is a crowdfunded prize pool, so don't forget to do that. If you're able, of course. Yeah, I can't believe Capture the Flag is in this pool here. That's or not Capture the Flag, Longest Yard for Capture the Flag. That's okay. Yeah, actually, that's nuts. Vea, what's up? I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you since QuakeCon in 2019.
Wait,
Trank, thank you so much.
What happened to the match here?
Did you get booted? Oh wait, you don't have it. Damn it, they need to. Should I ask them to back out?
Yeah.
So that you can. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to load up here. Goodness gracious, yeah, didn't realize they had to add you back in because of your crash issue. Unfortunately, let me see if they'll back to lobby to get you in here. Freya, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, today has just been wrought with tech issues, man. I mean,
one after the other.
Quick Online in 2023. Absolutely, I would really love to see everybody there. Hailstorm and Sid rocking the show. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm doing my best.
The stream PC that was supposed to do the stream actually exploded this morning.
Here,
like
bring
sparks
it back
flying out of
bring
it.
It back to the main camera.
Oh,
yeah, just because I need to. I'm still loading in to try to tell them back to
one?
lobby. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, they're backing. They're backing out.
Okay.
And then I don't know who party lead ended up being, but it's still effortless, definitely. So hopefully we can get you an invite. We'll get you back in here so that the stream can see what's going on and not just me. Gosh, man. Yeah, the tech issues, man. Murphy's Law. If it can go wrong, it will. And, you know, shit comes in threes. First it was the PC, then it was the internet, and now it's the game just wanting to be... Yep. So... Hopefully it all balances out. Did they get you in here?
Let me check. I still don't have an invite.
And oh man, I even told them back to lobby to invite you because you crashed and you didn't invite, but I guess that didn't didn't make it through there.
Wait,
Or
are
they're
they?
probably... They're loading back up again, so...
Okay.
I don't know what's going on, man. We'll see what we can do here. I would say we could just stream my Discord, but that it's the delay and everything on that would just be so... and the lack of quality because you know, Discord loves to overcompress everything.
It shouldn't be hard to just go back to the lobby.
Yeah, but they did go back to the lobby and then they didn't invite you. So we'll see what's going on here. Let me see if I can get.
I can't believe this is in the pool.
Yeah, I cannot believe. I guess they're all back to lobby now. They got you in. I'm still loading into the game. I don't know what this shit is. Pardon my French. I just need to be able to exit, please. Please, God. Okay, cool. Since everybody else left, it finally was like, oh, my bad. All right, now that we've got all that sorted out, we're on to map 2 of this matchup. Capture the flag on longest yard. This is gonna be really easy, I think, personally.
We finally get to see some Athena.
Yeah, absolutely. Longest yard CTF is kind of cool, but almost impossible to score points. Yeah, and you know, even with that last map, it was very neck and neck, you know?
You know, I think...
Did your game freeze?
It's loading.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay,
there we go. It was me. It was me. I'm the problem, it's me.
I thought overall that the changes they made to Athena made her pretty bad. But on this map specifically, because you can tank a rail, I think you can get away with a lot.
Yeah. Although it is a lot of open space, so as you know, especially with these sharpshooters we have on both teams, it might be a little difficult to even get across there. All right. Still warming up because I'm still loading it. Someday this game will agree to load quickly. You know, I have friends who literally have the exact same setup as me, worse internet, and they load in the game 3 times, 4 times as fast as I do. I don't know why this game hates me so much, especially running on the same settings. Really, really scary. I'm like, please, just let me love you. All right, we're about to come out of warm up.
Oh, I think
I'm excited. Do you have any predictions for this? While we're just starting out.
Well, I'm rooting for MCS because they have the Athena player.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Oh, wow. And there come out those rails. Let's see if we can get a flag cap going here. Flag grab, rather.
You have the flag.
Oh. Wow, that was close. Just hang in there. Oh my God. And that flag actually ends up... Did it drop?
Oh, I actually didn't see. They have Athena on the other side also with Ralph.
Oh, they do, huh? They might have changed it up as well. I'm not really seeing a whole lot of Athena pushes, and like I kind of predicted, those rails really can mess her up.
Usually using it to get the rail
changes anything
on either side of the base.
Oh yeah, go ahead and get up there and kind of allow for increased defense with long distance defense.
Getting murdered
Dedicated railer.
Incoming quad.
And you also can't stop.
Effortless with this swing. He just did not get it, man. He just did not get it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can see how you how this nerf. I definitely I understand for sure why it's a concern for Athena there. Just having those 2 hooks, only 2, and that cooldown is just I don't know. I
actually didn't get to spec that. Did it end up breaking on him?
Your team has the
No, he was he grabbed in the middle of the underside of the platform.
Oh, I see.
And then yeah, and then he tried it again, but got just a little further to the edge, but not quite, and he just couldn't get over the top of that with the swing over. But yeah,
Beginner mistakes, right?
yeah, right, exactly. We can't all be Hailstorm on Athena.
impressive.
Man, these rails coming out of Effortless are actually pretty good. Definitely keeping that defense there. We'll see if anybody can get around him or take him down. Rel gonna try, but there's actually 2 people on that platform with diluted MCS getting those rails. We haven't really seen any flag action. This is gonna be a very slow game, and you know, there's gonna need to be some pushes made. That rail is definitely gonna come in handy, but we'll see what we can get going on here.
Impressive.
When you can pull 10 Gs under fire and still make a shot.
Diluted MCS with 3 people on that rail platform over there. It's going to be really hard. Oh, wow. And the missed opportunity to grab that rail laying on the floor by Rel, unfortunately. Could have really helped them even out the score here.
Enemy flag team.
Or at least
I
the,
have
the
a
defense.
strong feeling that this is going to be a very long match.
Yes, I have, well, you know, it's you know, it might go to,
Flag returned.
it might go to, time here. It does look like there's some power up, coming up here, though. That protection is going to be up here pretty soon. Right now, in fact. We'll see if anybody can make the push to grab that. Yes, Ashe, I think, is attempting to.
Assistant.
Hmm.
Impressive. Your flag has been taken.
We have 1 flag up currently.
Your team has the protection
But, it didn't make it far.
returned.
And now it's returned.
Excellent.
Badly. My goodness.
Bring out.
Ooh, Kelt's railed by Effortless, trying to take a jump pad and just whoop! Nope, stonewalled and down into the abyss he went. So, let's say nobody scores anything. It just goes into tie then, right? And then we would have to do the 3rd map, I guess.
I believe it just continues to go into overtime until somebody scores.
Well, I would. Really? Oh no, that would be. Well, wouldn't it just run that 8 minutes? Or I guess no. I guess it. Damn.
Enemy flag returned.
Hailstorm must be mourning the terrible fate of his favorite champ. Yeah, he really is. It's pretty disgraceful, if you ask me. And I don't even play Athena, but I can see how that is just. You know, you can nerf her a little. Or whatever, right? Maybe slow down the rate of which her hooks to the wall or something, you know, but it was a little overboard. A little overboard. They didn't really need to take away a hook. They could have just slightly extended the time that it takes to refresh them naturally, and, you know, especially in modes like this, I mean, you can pick up ammo and get that back, right? I mean,
yes,
it speeds up the process, but if you're in like CA or, you know, there's a few game modes, and CTF it would be applicable since all the ammo boxes, even though they're a lot less ammo boxes on the map, but all the ammo boxes do in fact go towards every weapon. So it's like, you know, you just kind of pick up where you can, but again, it's very sparse.
Yeah, there's no way to really, like, guarantee you can pick them up either, because you're sharing them with your teammates and with the enemy, and the game was not designed around this. So sometimes you have bases that are loaded with ammo boxes, and the other side is completely dry. And,
yes, and absolutely.
Your team has the
it's very much, especially in Sacrifice, it's RNG. You can get a bad side on the base, and you're pretty much stuck. You're not allowed to switch characters, at least not in the tournament version. So you are.
You know, I'm really interested. I feel like there might be some benefit to getting these Nyxes to, you know, hold their ultimate until they can, you know, get across there, you know, just to try to make a push. But, you know, Oh, look at that! A second score for diluted MCS.
I think I'm going to
surprised.
switch
That happened quick.
perspectives because I've been watching Effortless just rail the entire game.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here.
I think the Athena is the dedicated railer.
It looks like diluted MCS is about to. Oh, will they make this other score? It is down. That flag is down. It has been picked back up, and it looks like diluted MCS is going to make another score. That is insane. There was nothing going on, and then last 45 seconds of this half of the match, and looks like they're 3 up. Diluted MCS 3 up.
Unlucky there.
And all they have to do is hold this defense with that rail. And there's nothing they can really do at that point. They just got to make their rails, and these pros definitely know what they're doing there, so.
3, 2, 1.
And that is halftime. Diluted MCS is 3 up over Miyasushi. Who has more accuracy, Psygib or Effortless? I would say it depends on the weapon. Personally.
Effortless LG is crazy.
Round 2. Fight.
Found out that Instagib means instantaneous giblets, so it should be pronounced as you pronounce giblets. And the creator of the GIF says it's pronounced GIF, so everybody can suck it because it's gonna be Instagib. Wow, it's gonna be really hard for Miyasushi to get past this defense barrier, and not only that, but they have to get 3 to at least put it into overtime. Currently, even that's if diluted MCS doesn't make another 4 right here. So, and they do. Ooh, are they?
Your team scored.
Yep. And that is 4 up for diluted MCS. I almost keep saying diluted FPS. That's why I keep tripping over that. Too many acronyms.
Incoming quad.
And giblet is obviously pronounced. You mean giblet?
They left. They gave up.
They gave up?
Yeah, they just left.
I mean.
Quad spawned.
Okay.
Enemy team scored.
Honestly, I'd leave too.
Yeah, but I mean. EU server?
Oh wait, was this the wrong server?
I'm not sure.
I did not know we were supposed to.
Actually, I'm not. That's
host,
not up
so,
to us.
Yeah.
You're not hosting. Effortless is, so that would be an issue between the two teams. But we are not on a US server. We're actually on US Central, according to my ping. So I guess we should back out here. Jajame? I'm not sure what's going on with everything here. I don't know if we're supposed to bring it to an EU server. Maybe we could go ahead and do that final map and see what we get here, and then maybe revisit Longest Yard for and make that the final map. Who knows? Let's see what's going on here.
I think they just forfeit.
I can remember. On Citadel. Oh, I guess I'm assuming they're probably just going to play it through. Looks like we're going to go ahead and play that third and final map. It makes sense to just go ahead and play these grand finals through to the end. It's not really going to change much, but we'll see what happens. Maybe we can get this into a tie-breaking map. Is there a tiebreaker map?
I believe so.
Okay, do you know what that is? I can't. I don't know where to find this information.
On the
Here we
bracket, maybe?
I don't know. GG has maps moving very close. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We're just chilling right now. Loading into Citadel. I actually like this map. A lot of people say they don't like this map, and I
love
like
this
it.
map.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I don't know, man. I've played, you know, Nyx on this map, Sorlag, and Doomslayer, and, you know, all of my mains throughout history. And honestly, it's good. I don't know why people don't like it. I really like this map for Clan Arena. Honestly, I really enjoy Clan Arena on this map.
People that don't enjoy this map, I always say they don't play enough Athena.
The score currently is diluted. MCS has 2 maps to 0 currently, correct?
Yes. I should have that on your stream, actually.
Also, another reminder, guys, to, if you can and are willing, in that bracket link, the one at the bottom is a PayPal link. If you can donate, this is a crowdfunded prize pool. So you will be making everybody's day by getting that prize pool a little bit bigger, you know? Diluted is going concentrated. Fair.
Oh, it looks like they dropped the Athena.
Yeah. So no Athena here, but we do have the same makeup on both teams again. I guess this is usually a pretty normal thing to happen, since at that point it's all it is a skill, you know? Oh, except we have a change to Strog and Peeker by Psygib instead of Slash. See how this works out. You know, with Strog and Peeker, being able to grab any of those health bubbles can just keep you going and going and going. So realistically, if you have a Strog and Peeker runner, you could potentially just keep going as long as you have teammates to help you, help defend you and tail you, so you can just keep up those bubbles.
I think that was also one of the things they adjusted. It's...
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I really need to read the patch notes, man.
It's still possible to do it. They moved it down from 25 to 20.
Okay, alright, well, yeah, I mean, you know, it went from 4 to 5 to refill your health completely. Mm-hmm. And I mean, if you're picking up the little armor shards and everything along the way, you're still gonna be pretty alright. Let's see here. Alright, it looks like diluted MCS has taken the protection, and the quad went to, or am I backwards? I'm backwards, aren't I? No, I'm not. And the quad went to Miyasushi. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm probably not. Thank you for the biddy there, Trank. Appreciate you. Ripperinos. Not any huge bold moves to grab these flags yet. It's a little difficult to get up there and grab these flags, and I mean, even if you come back through the portal, getting down can sometimes be a problem. As is a common issue with this game, if you are not the right height or you're not the right angle, these doorways can be pretty short, and these little entrances above jump pads can be a little narrow trying to get down, so you have to slow down to be able to get through at the right angle. Both sides are keeping defense phenomenally, though. And we are almost 3 minutes into this first half of this map.
Whatever.
My life sustains you.
I am quite interested to see how this difference between that Strog and Peeker and Slash plays out.
Stopwatch.
Especially since Strog and Peeker is a little more tanky. Not
Incoming quad.
as fast.
Incoming
But
protection.
being a medium champ and not a light champ, it's a little small leg up. Not only that, but Psygib just took out Danche with it was that Strog versus Slash
Your
fight.
team has the quad.
And it was a fight over the protection. So the protection has gone to Psygib. And diluted MCS also has that quad. Let's see if they can successfully push. It looks like that protection is down and dead. I wonder what they can do with this quad now.
He has the quad.
And the quad also goes to, I believe it's Densha. Power-ups are now out of play. These are such evenly balanced teams, it feels like, honestly. Every single one of these players is very talented, very skilled, well practiced. We're not really seeing much movement with these flags at all.
Want to get a look of the infamous Sanchez LG.
And that rail.
Your flag has been taken.
That enemy flag is taken, but it's still just down in their base. It's probably going to be returned shortly. Oh, it's actually moving, but it's still near the enemy base. I'm wondering if diluted MCS can actually get it out of there, and they are on the move, almost mid-map.
At an end.
Rapha, so low, and now with a little more health, running that flag desperately, dropped, it's down, and it's returned. Wow, absolutely crazy. That was a very good push, very strong. I think that's the most either of the flags have really moved this entire time. So that was a really good push for sure. But, you know, now power-ups are into play, and I feel like this needs to be utilized a little more, and that quad takes... Oh! Trade-off between the quad and protection.
Flag returned.
Come on, let's go.
Not really any flag movement still, but those two power-ups, very little left on them.
Protection.
But best to have them on your side. It looks like Miestashe is making a good push toward the other side. All of them are kind of over there. One down. There's two left over there. Three, actually. Looks like they're still pushing hard. Psygib going in, trying to sneak in the corner over here.
You finally called
See what he can do. Now might be a good time. You know, actually, I feel like Psygib might benefit a little more for these pushes they're trying to make. It might be a little bit more beneficial for him to use that peeker to let his teammates know where everybody else is, so they can kind of get in there, bombard them, you know, ambush, and then try to get out of there with, you know, the enemy flag.
Incoming quad.
Power-ups are about to be back in play here. Psygib going for the quad, fighting Celts for it.
Protection spawned. Enemy has the protection. Your team has the quad. Enemy has the quad.
Oh, wow.
Quad spawned.
Psygib purposefully respawning to hand off that quad to Rapha with that anarchy. We'll see if this is in their best interest, and it unfortunately is not, because now the enemy team has it.
4.
And we are going into The end of the first round with no score. This is more 0-0. Nobody's really doing anything. We had I'm sorry. We had diluted MCS able to get the enemy flag about a little over halfway to their own home base, but then it just went back, and there hasn't really been any motion for the most part. These are very well balanced teams, and it's absolutely insane to see them play. You know, 4-on-4, just completely duking it out. Psygib with the attempted run of that flag. Kind of got caught on a corner there, and that Galena just took him right out. Now we've got the blue flag. Hold on, let me see. We've got diluted MCS's flag almost back to the Miesic's base.
First cap of the game.
Wow. Miesic with the first score. Let's see if they can keep this up. That blue flag is coming towards their base. Those flags are about to meet, it seems. If we can get a flag return, this might just be another score for Miesic. I'm probably not even saying that right. Miesic scores again. Thankfully, they were able to get that flag return. Rapha stealing the Mega out from underneath Miesic's base. The Prot and Quad coming up into play again. We'll see who grabs what.
Quad spawned. Enemy has the quad. Your team has the protection.
Miesic uncontested at the protection, and so the quad goes to the leader MCS and no longer is in their hands. Miesic has both on that slash there, which is a very vicious combination with speed and the heavy stolen from diluted MCS's base by the Prot and Quad holder simultaneous. And unfortunately that flag made it about halfway, went through two hands, and is down. Miesic is pulling all the punches here. Diluted MCS really needs to get out here and push a little harder. Or maybe their defense needs to go up a little better. I think it might be the latter. What do you think, Hailstorm?
Well, put a fork in us. We're done here.
To be honest, I am not sure what the strategy would be around here. Like, for the other maps, it was kind of clear.
Yes, yeah.
But, it just seems very difficult, like, either way, if you...
It is, but for some reason, Miesic was pulling through those two punches. However, it looks like diluted MCS might get that, but Miesic comes in, Celts comes in, and snags that blue flag. Maybe if he can keep this, it looks like and that flag is down if they can just get it returned, and they do. And it looks like diluted MCS is going to make that first capture. It is now 1-2. Miesic is still 1 point up, though.
It's a mistake showing your face around here.
Your flag has been taken. Your team has the protection. Enemy has the quad.
Miesic with that quad.
Returned. Protection spawned.
And Psygib over on MCS has that protection. Quad almost down. Protection very low as well.
Excellent.
Flag grabbed, but returned and grabbed and returned.
Your flag has been taken. Your flag returned. Enemy flag returned. Revenge.
An attempted grab by Celts over on MCS's base, and unfortunately, it was unsuccessful. Rapha gonna attempt to grab that flag from the red side here, and it's not working out for anybody. Wow. We're just over halfway done with round 2 here. First round was 0-0, so if MCS can't get it going, they're not going to be able to continue here. And it looks like that flag is moving strong. I'm wondering if MCS is going to make a capture. And they do. They've evened out the score. There's less than 3 minutes left in this match.
Your flag has been taken. Incoming protection.
Miyasashi attempting to grab that flag here, but does not succeed. It is returned. Those power-ups coming into play. See how this changes that dynamic.
Oh, unlucky on that protection.
Yeah, and that quad's really low, actually. If MCS can get in there and get that quad down, grab it, and make a hard push, which... Wow, just before there's a snag. Alright, so they do have both power-ups, Miyasashi does, but it looks like they're on different champions, so let's see how this plays out. Trot is about to be out of the question, though, and quad is already done for.
Enemy flag returned.
Unsuccessful attempt by Miyasashi.
Your flag has been taken.
Rapha really trying to get in there with that anarchy. I feel like that anarchy movement was a little delayed because of that pushback from that SMG from Celts. It really kind of just made him walk through sludge. And it's hard to pick up speed with anarchy again, I feel, unless, you know, you start from a solid beginning. If you're already going and then you get slowed down by some pushback and try to speed back up, I feel like it's a lot more difficult than if you were to start from a dead stop.
Yeah, they also lowered the speed boosts you get from the inject.
Oh wow, really? So there was nerfs all around. Nerfs all around. There's a flag grab and a return. Man, it just does not want to budge, and we are under a minute remaining in this match. It looks like it might go into overtime. These power-ups are coming into play here. We'll see if anybody can utilize those to make a final push, a final score,
Protection spawned.
and win
Your
this
team has the
match.
protection. Quad spawned. Enemy has the quad.
Celts had that for a moment, but now Psygib has it. A formidable opponent indeed, with the ability to grab the bubbles of health. Psygib making this run, this push. Will he get it? And it's been drawn into overtime.
Oh, wow.
And MCS wins! That last minute, the last second capture, right as it goes into overtime, they were already right there. And they had it ready to go. That was a very close game. Both teams played excellent defense, excellent offense. What are your thoughts?
That was a fantastic game. It was,
Absolutely. It was really interesting to see the difference between the teams really only being, at first it was nothing, and then it turned into Psygib swapping over to the Strogan Peaker versus the Slash. And then other than that, there's really not much going on.
yeah, it's very, very slow paced on some of these
Absolutely,
maps, especially
yes.
through this final.
And it's funny because, you know, there was a lot of kills, a lot of frags going on here, but not a lot of capturing and movement of the flag, and that just goes to show how equally skilled these teams actually are. It looks like they're on fairly even playing field. And Rapha saying send it to the bin about longest yard. And it looks like that is the conclusion of this. absolutely fantastic games. Those maps were interesting, but both teams played insanely well. It was so exciting to see some of these attempted pushes, and they get so far after nothing happening, and then it's like, nope, not now. And that final capture by Psygib, you know, they just went into that overtime, and as soon as that overtime clock hit, boom, done, out the door. They got it. So fucking fantastic. I'm so used to being on my stream, and I don't know if they allow cursing on this one. My bad.
It's fine. Let me see here.
Wow. Exciting games, though. I feel sad that we didn't get to really do too much with all the other games, and apologies again to everybody out there who's watching and tried to watch initially. We were having some unforeseen technical issues that really couldn't have been helped. So, you know, Sweargwin Sid. Nice. Good job casting. Thank you very much. It was fun. I'm glad I got to be here. Such crazy games. You know, we were kind of saying how it's kind of like when, you know, pro teams end up, pro players end up making a team to enter into the little small tournaments. But honestly, with Miyasashe, that I'm probably still pronouncing wrong, formidable opponents, even to pros, you know? So, really interesting stuff here. Surprising outcomes. Oh, so hopefully next time there won't be as many technical difficulties. Murphy's Law is a thing. If it can go wrong, it will. And maybe get some more casting in.
Yes. I'm hoping next stream we're a little more prepared. I had actually prepared for this one, and it's just everything went wrong. The computer that I had built to do the recording and the streaming, it blew up. Actually blew up. The sparks flying out.
Sparks flew, and not in the good way. Not in the rom-com way.
So
yeah.
I have to look into a new GPU. But the main PC is good, so.
And then you were having some issues with your internet. Your upload speed was just...
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to. We're not doing that. Yeah, so hopefully not as many issues next time. And I'm really excited to see what kind of matches and matchups and teams and, you know, everything that happens again. Super excited. This was a great time. Thank you for having me here. I know,
yeah,
you know,
thank you.
Everybody kind of wasn't able to show up, and then you were like, do you want to do the thing? And I'm like, I've never done the thing, but sure, let's, what could go wrong? And then everything went wrong.
Yeah, big thank you to Blindlight, too, for coming by. Unfortunately, because of the stream stuff, he didn't get to cast much. But that was a big help to me. You know, I had everything thrown on me for this stream.
Absolutely. It was a lot, but we ended up at least being able to get those grand finals in, and I'm very happy for that. And hopefully next time, you know, Blindlight can join us too for some extended casting. Yeah, that'll be really interesting to see. Super excited.
All right, so let's wrap up the stream and we'll switch into the ending. All
right, thank you guys for coming. See you next time.
Thank you everyone for watching, and